I think we've all heard of liver detox diets or liver detox teas, but did you know that your liver is actually already designed to detoxify your body? The liver is located in the right upper quadrant of your abdomen, just below the diaphragm and above your stomach. You might be wondering if you need a liver detox. Well, first of all, your liver is constantly detoxing your body. The first thing that comes to mind is alcohol, which is toxic to your liver cells. When your liver breaks down alcohol, it produces reactive oxygen species, and that can damage liver cells and lead to inflammation. What are the main nutrients that it needs to do its job? First and foremost, your liver needs B vitamins. But sometimes we need to get it from our diet. Like B vitamins, choline acts as a methyl donor for phase 2 detoxification reactions in the liver. First, start consuming more fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Fiber binds to toxins in your gut and prevents them from being absorbed. So instead of having a high-fiber meal, you can take a daily probiotic to boost your gut microbiome and improve toxin binding. Second, you can do a short fast where you only consume liquids for 24 hours. This gives your body time to rest and digest. You can start with a 12-hour fast and work your way up to 24 hours. Third, start consuming cruciferous vegetables like kale, broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower. These vegetables contain sulforaphane, which induces enzymes that your liver uses to break down toxins. Lastly, exercise regularly because physical activity increases blood flow to your liver and helps detoxify your body. And since choline is a precursor to a substance called acetylcholine, it's also essential for normal fat metabolism in the liver. And remember to subscribe and follow me on social media. Thanks for watching. One way to increase your intake of choline is to eat egg yolks because they contain a substance called lecithin. Lecithin contains a lot of choline and other nutrients that support liver health. And speaking of eggs, egg whites contain cysteine, which is an amino acid that's involved in breaking down poisons and heavy metals in the liver. In fact, people with liver disease often have low levels of cysteine in their blood. So eating more cysteine-rich foods like chicken, beef, fish, and dairy products can help support your liver. Many B vitamins act as coenzymes for different metabolic reactions in the liver, including breaking down toxins. Glutamate is the main amino acid used by your liver to make glutathione, which is a powerful antioxidant that your liver uses to neutralize harmful free radicals. On the other hand, methionine is used by your liver to break down harmful substances like ammonia. What? Since methionine is an essential amino acid, you can obtain it from eating nuts, seeds, beans, and whole grains. Vitamin B1 or thiamine is especially important. This vitamin helps your body convert toxic metals like mercury into less harmful forms. B3 or niacin is also important because it increases blood flow to the liver and promotes the breakdown of fat in the liver. In fact, taking high doses of B3 in the form of a medication called enotril has been shown to improve non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Lastly, we have vitamin B12, which is needed to make new liver cells. Over time, this cycle of cell damage and inflammation can cause scar tissue to form in your liver, and this is irreversible. That's why people with severe alcohol use disorder often develop cirrhosis of the liver. But alcohol isn't the only thing that can cause liver damage. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is becoming more common because people are consuming more fructose, and that's because high fructose corn syrup is added to so many processed foods like soft drinks, sweets, breakfast cereals, and even condiments. And while fructose is fine to consume in small amounts, too much fructose puts an extra burden on your liver. In fact, excess fructose gets straight into your liver via a special transporter protein. And once in the liver, fructose is broken down into two molecules of a sugar called glucose. If you're already eating lots of glucose from other sources, then this just adds more glucose to your bloodstream, which can raise your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Too much fructose can also lead to the production of triglycerides, and this can result in a fatty liver. Also, non-alcoholic hepatitis C, which is scarring of the liver, is another condition caused by a buildup of toxins in the liver. People who suffer from this condition have a higher risk of developing liver cancer. But the question is, are the detoxifiers being eliminated from your body effectively? Or are they building up? Viruses can cause acute or chronic hepatitis, and this can lead to serious complications like cirrhosis of the liver. And certain medications like acetaminophen or Tylenol, if taken in large doses or over long periods of time, can cause liver damage. Certain herbal and nutritional supplements can also harm your liver. These include kava, which is used to reduce anxiety and promote sleep, and bitter orange, which is used for weight loss. Some natural bodybuilding supplements can also damage your liver. These include androstenedione, DHEA, and certain herbal extracts like ginkgo biloba, ginkolide, and ginkgo biloba extract. Because the truth is, as we age, our bodies accumulate more toxins and we become more susceptible to diseases of toxicity. And these include conditions like autoimmune disorders, allergies, asthma, cognitive decline, cancers, and even chronic liver disease. And toxins don't always have to be something that you directly ingest. In fact, most of the toxins that end up in our body are from the products we use, the air we breathe, the water we drink, and even the food we eat. And toxins can refer to many things, including pesticides, heavy metals, volatile organic compounds, cleaning chemicals, nicotine, alcohol, medication metabolites, mold, and even environmental estrogens. And it weighs around 3 pounds. In fact, it's the largest internal organ in your body. Phase 1 involves the introduction of the toxin to the body. This could be through inhalation, ingestion, absorption through the skin, or even injection. Once inside the body, the toxin will tend to localize to areas where there is fat, and this is where Phase 2 begins. In this phase, the toxins travel to the liver via the bloodstream, and then throughout the body. Now here is where Phase 3 comes in. This is the filtration stage. Your kidneys play a major role here by filtering out toxins from your blood and then excreting them through your urine. Other organs, like your lungs, bowels, and skin, also help eliminate toxins at this stage. However, if your organs aren't functioning at their best, or if the toxin is particularly strong, then not all toxins will be filtered out during this stage. And this brings us to Phase 4. Here, the remaining toxins are stored in tissues like your fat, bone, and organs until one day they are mobilized and circulated back into your bloodstream. And lastly, we have phase 5, which should ideally involve the elimination of the now mobilized toxins. But again, this depends on the health of your organs, and it has many important functions. For example, it produces bile for fat digestion. It helps metabolize medications and other substances so that they can be either packaged into a form that can be eliminated or recycled by the body. It converts harmful ammonia to a less toxic substance called urea, and it synthesizes many important blood clotting factors and other proteins. So what exactly does that mean? And what are some things that can hinder your liver from doing its job properly? Hey there! I'm a naturopathic doctor in Toronto, and let's take a look at how your liver naturally detoxifies your body. But let's focus on detoxification because that's why you clicked on this video, right? So what really happens when you detox? There are 5 phases to the detoxification process. Now let's talk about what can hinder your liver from detoxifying your body effectively. But toxins aren't the only things that can harm your liver, okay? So let's say your liver is working properly. Another nutrient that your liver needs is choline. Choline is a nutrient that our body can make from the amino acids glycine and serine. Other amino acids that are important for your liver include glutamate and methionine. Lastly, let's talk about some simple ways that you can support your liver. If you enjoyed this video, check out this video on how to strengthen your kidneys.